Hello, Jesse Good here, and today I'm reviewing a 2016 LEGO Marvel Superheroes Mighty Micro set, which is the Spider-Man vs. Green Goblin one. It has 85 pieces, 2 minifigures, and it retails for $10 in the United States. Now let's take a look at those minifigures. So here's the Mighty Micro Spider-Man. His accessory is this little camera, which is a nod to Peter Parker. His torso and face print are all exclusive and very funny, very kind of chibi, but also, since they don't have kind of weird eyes or anything like that, like some of the other Mighty Micros figures have, this can be used as just an alternate suit for the torso for Spider-Man and just an alternate expression for Spider-Man. And you can see the differences between the regular Ultimate Spider-Man and this Mighty Micros Ultimate Spider-Man. And I think the figure looks great with normal sized legs as well. He doesn't have a chibi face, so it's something that can pass off, unlike a lot of the other Mighty Micros figures. So here's the Green Goblin, and this is the cheapest way you could get the Green Goblin, and he has a very chibi, wacky face, which is just fun. You know, these sets are kind of like wacky racers. Torso and head print are exclusive. Pumpkin Bomb is not as an accessory, but there's also some nice back torso printing. No back facial printing, unfortunately. Compared to the regular Green Goblin from the Junior set last year, and you can see there are a lot of differences, but that's okay. The two Mighty Micros are the Green Goblin's glider-like build and Spider-Man's Spidey helicopter-like vehicle. So here's the Green Goblin's glider build, and it doesn't look like something that represents the Green Goblin. I mean, yeah, it has the glider that he uses, but when you look at it, you don't say, hey, that's the Green Goblin's vehicle, which I feel is missing from the set. The same problem can be said with Spider-Man's helicopter, and there's, 4 wheels, just like all other sets, and it uses this new wheelbase, which has 4 pins all around. And that's kind of an interesting piece in general, but you have enough space for one minifigure, specifically if they have short legs. I think that would make them fit better. And you just kind of slip him in like that, and then he could control his little vehicle. Here is Spider-Man's helicopter car thingy, Mighty Micro, and it does look like something Spider-Man would use, but when you look at it, you don't think, hey, that's Spider-Man's, and that's just kind of a problem with the set in general. I do like, the design of this, I think, better than the Green Goblin one, which we'll get to in a bit. It has a nice curve to it. It uses some nice snot technique, so that's all cool. And it has a little propeller, which you could, fly or spin around, which is always nice. And in there you have space for one short-legged minifigure, which would be Spider-Man, and just kind of stick him in there just like that. And he has his little spider helicopter. And it also has 2 flick and fire missiles on the side, which kind of represent, I guess, web shooting missiles or something, because they have those little white tips. Here's the box for a set. Nice $13 box size, even though it is a $10 set. Interestingly enough, just like all other sets, you have one kind of advertisement for the recent movie wave for either Marvel or DC, so that had Civil War on it, and then you have one instruction booklet right here, and a totally separate instruction booklet for the other car, which is kind of cool. So overall, this set's kind of half and half. The minifigure is probably one of the best, if not the best, of the whole Mighty Micros line, because the Spider-Man face is incredibly useful in different stop motions and just have a different kind of expression for Spider-Man, as well as the torso, which doesn't look too, chibi, as well as the Green Goblin's torso. Green Goblin himself is, he's a little bit more chibi than Spider-Man because he has the face and everything. But that's a character that's so popular that's very hard to get, so it's cool to get him in this $10 set. And all that considered is great for the minifigures, but the actual builds right here are, I think, my least favorites of the whole line. I do not like these whatsoever. When you look at this, you don't think Spider-Man, and when you look at this, you don't think Green Goblin. Yeah, this sort of looks like a glider, and yeah, this sort of has Spider-Man's colors and 2 flick and fires, but that just doesn't make it something that's super recognizable once you look at it. So overall, I think this is a great deal still, so I'd give it a B+. I still think it's one of the best $10 sets that you get on the market. It's just that it's not one of my favorites of the Mighty Micros line because the builds are kind of lackluster. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.